Everyone needs to know what is happening in Ohio right now. What you are seeing is eerie footage taken on the ground from East Palestine, Ohio, by an extremely angry resident following the controlled burn of the toxic chemicals spilled by the train derailment. One chemical burn, for example, is so deadly that it was used as a weapon during World War I. The man could be heard screaming, "These are not storm clouds. This is what they burnt off in East Palestine." It has been 4 days now since residents were told it is safe to go back. However, some have chosen not to return, and the ones that did have reported some concerning stuff. Hundreds of fish were seen dead in a creek over 5 miles from the site. This man's foxes fell sick with one even dying, and some strangely had puffy faces. This woman's chickens were found lifeless in their coops. Pets have been falling sick, frogs and birds have died, and some people have reported asthma symptoms and difficulty breathing. And this is all while officials are assuring residents that their readings show that the air quality near the site was within normal limits, and that there would be no danger to drinking water or livestock. And that's without addressing the potential long-term effects of this. But what's infuriating residents most about this situation is that rail workers tried to strike due to progressively unsafe working conditions, warning that an accident like this would happen if not addressed. And just to make things even crazier, a movie came out last year which was filmed around Ohio. It was based on almost this exact situation. The question is, would you feel safe returning home?
All right, Shalom Akim. Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Yahawashi. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of great millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all, Barak Thumb. Okay, so we're going to get into this, man. Massive incident took place in East Palestine, Ohio. And, you know, the devastation that this is going to cause will be, it will be no less than traumatic, no less. We're already beginning to see signs of it. You know, the image that you're looking at is the result of the explosion, where, you know, if you're looking at it from this angle, it looks like a mushroom cloud. All right, you know, another sign that we're seeing, man. But this, you know, devastation is about to result in this so-called accident. But this can't be quite the coincidence, can it? You know what I'm saying? Because the video that I just showed, all right, the young man was letting it be known that there was a film that came out. There was a film that came out just last year, about the exact same incident, and it was filmed near Ohio. All right. So these devils is up to something, man. Esaw is making his move. Okay. Now, how do we know this? Right? Because this isn't just some isolated incident. It's not just some isolated incident. You would be able to say that. You would be able to say, oh, this is just something that was, out of the ordinary, having, it just up and happened, but no, there's certain people that are saying that there was an explosive at the bottom. All right. Video footage is saying that there was sparks at the bottom, but the heat boxes weren't responding and giving signals. They weren't giving warnings and whatnot. Okay. All kinds of fishy stuff is going on out here, man. All right. When you ask the questions, you see, and there's chemicals that was so deadly they were used as weapons in World War I. So what the hell's going on here? All right. What the hell's going on here? Who would be transporting, chemicals that are that deadly, by train? Who would be doing that? Okay. But it just goes to show you that Esaw is about to make his move. Let's start off with Revelation chapter 12. Let's hit the point. Revelation 12, verse 12. And it reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. All right, so message to the hopeful elect, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right. Lord willing, I'll be among that number, man. The hopeful elect are going to be all right. The Lord's going to take care of his people. You see what I'm saying? Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. To dwell in these heavens. All right, the heaven that is talking about is wisdom. Okay, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right, so the elect would be hiding themselves in this wisdom and knowledge, the knowledge of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Okay, to keep us stable in these times, man, because Esau's making his move. He's making his move right now. Okay. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right. They're getting ready for this. They're getting ready for this reset, man. They're getting ready for it. All right. A brother just reported, what's going down in Nigeria. They're shutting off all those ATMs and, forcing them into the CBDC. There's no more cash. And there's sedition amongst the Nigerians. And if, they're breaking all these ATMs trying to look for money, there's no money. They're breaking into these banks trying to get money. There's no money. You see? All hell's about to break loose, and they're starting it already, man. Okay, this NWO, this NWO, they're initiating it. You see? So, this devil's moving fast. But the thing about America is that he has to break it apart piece by piece by piece. You see what I'm saying? He has to be very, very cunning with America, because Americans have guns. Americans can put up the fight. Okay? There's more guns than there are citizens. You see what I'm saying? That's why Esau's taking his time with this nation. That's why he's doing it in such a meticulous way. You see what I'm saying? While everybody's focused on the Grammys, everybody's focused on football game, everybody's focused on Valentine's Day, everybody's focused on this and that. All this bread and circus going on. They focused on Chinese balloons. Now they're focused on aliens. You see what I'm saying? This false alien invasion. You see? All this stuff to keep you distracted while they're doing this. This is not no accident. They're doing this. You see? How do we know? Once again, how do we know? It's not isolated. Let's look here. This is I took a screenshot from two of the brothers. All right, this is the beloved Elder Malcolm from Chicago. Okay, GMS Maccabean Spirit says, if you wanted to cripple America and cripple America's economic infrastructure with one well-placed shot, you would attack what? You would attack the rail systems. You would attack the railroads. Okay, you would bring it to a halt. And how do you do that? You see what I'm saying? How do you do that? You attack its five biggest companies. Okay, and I believe the one that's associated with that accident, that so-called accident, is what? BNSF. All right. I do believe that is the railroad company that's associated with that. You see what I'm saying? And look at the point that the elder was making. The elder was making this point that all five of these main railroad companies, Salakia, all five of them all connect to Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. They all meet up at Chicago. You see? So if you can cut it off at the heart of America, all right, then the infrastructure will crumble. You see what I'm saying? So this, like I said, this isn't an isolated incident. Check this out. The beloved brother Bakwar Moth, he just reported this just in. Train derailment in Cleveland, Texas. The train derailment was caused by a crash between a county truck and a train. All right, resulting in one dead. You see what I'm saying? Check this. He also reported this: breaking, another train derailment has just occurred. Another train derailment has occurred in I'm sorry for me to say that, Murray, South Carolina. Emergency crews responding now. This is the second train to derail today alone in the U.S. and follows a derailment incident in Ohio. All right? That caused deadly chemicals to be released. We're seeing dead fish. We're seeing dead birds. We're seeing farm animals dying out. We're seeing, pets being, being affected. Things is getting sick. All right? The air is polluted. All types of stuff going down in Ohio, man. Okay, but this is not an isolated incident. Look at this this post right here from Andy Bailey. It says the rail network is being targeted, same as the processing plants in America. 100 food processing plants don't go up in smoke. 100 of them don't go up in smoke within a year and a half. They just don't do that. You see what I'm saying? This is deliberate. This is deliberate. These devils don't care if you figure it out. They don't care. At this point, they don't care. They don't mind you knowing what you know, and all they're gonna do is just put it out into their media machine, tell you that these jokers asking questions and making these valid points. They're just conspiracy theorists and all this and that this, that, and the third, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got to do. You see, they don't care about that small few anymore. All right, they don't care about those of us. They don't care, if you figure it out. The masses are distracted by balloons. They're distracted by freaking the football game, the Eagles losing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're concerned about. Okay, it just buys them enough time to get to get what they need to get it done. You see what I'm saying? So these devils is moving. Let's go to First Thessalonians. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep, as do others, but let us watch and be sober." All right? Because the pestilence, the famines is coming. All this stuff where they're destroying all these food processing plants. They're buying up all these farmlands. They're cutting off the agriculture. Now these chemicals is up in the air and it's flowing through the Mississippi River. Can you understand that? All right? All these chemicals is flowing through the Mississippi River. You see, millions of people are going to be affected. Millions and millions. They're projecting at least 30 million are going to be affected by this. You see what I'm saying? May the Lord have mercy on his prophets and on his elect. You see? Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. Yahawashi spoke of these things. Matthew 24, verse 7. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places." We're seeing the devastation from those earthquakes. Another earthquake, 5.3, I believe it is, just hit, Romania? Okay? Earthquakes in diverse places, famines and pestilences. We're about to see the famines and the pestilences as a result from all this from all these strategic attacks coming from Esau, Edom. All right? So verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, it's about to get bad, man. It's about to get bad. Who knows what this summer's gonna look like? You know what I'm saying? It can't be good, man. It can't be good. Gas prices is gonna shoot through the roof. All types of hell finna break loose, man. So I'm gonna cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to say, call Halayim La Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem HaRAAHWABAN. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.